nice find to set up a three.
Hayden into the front court, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. It's Curry controlling the offense. Has a chance. Steph Curry. 2 for 3 now here in the first. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Julius Randle, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Flushes it home.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Curry, we say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Davis. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Steph at the controls. Lets it fly from long range. Not going down here. Hayden with the basketball. 5-point game. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Off the mark on his free throw. Curry with the basketball. Leads 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. To Julius Randle. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. To Green. Ian Clark. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Steph Curry. 4 out of 7.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Durant to Curry. Trying to cash in. Curry shot no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Kevin Durant with the rock. And the finish off the nice step through.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Short jumper stays out. Clark with it. Down 3. Davis. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Payton on the drive, but it won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Steph Curry. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo. Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry. Off the mark. No good. Payton into the front court. Down 6. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Thompson. That's how you defend. To Payton. Warriors come up with it. Durant. Curry. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Alvin Gentry now signals for time. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Alvin Gentry is going to make some moves.
There looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Tough make through traffic.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Curry with the ball. Tosses. Nice pass to set things up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Payton with the basketball. His team down 9. To Stanley Johnson. Runners good there.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all... About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Durant. Not that time. The follow won't go either. And the Warriors have the rebound. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Has a look. It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Durant across the timeline. We're a minute into the second quarter. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Not that time. He missed it. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Green. Here's a chance from long range. And Draymond Green thrives in these spots. Hand in his face, he still knocks it down.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Payton into the front court. 9-point margin.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And they retain the possession. Stuffs it down with authority.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Pelicans basketball. Elfrid Payton here against Steph. Shot from in close, no good. Durant with the basketball up top. The lead is 11. And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Draymond Green snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Knocked loose. Payton with the basketball. Down a bundle. Kevin Durant swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Has a chance, taking advantage of the turnover.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Nice pass to get things going.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Draymond Green rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Davis. From the painted area, won't go down.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
So he hits the first, misses the second. To Thompson, throws it up. It's Pelicans ball. Clark, defended by Steph Curry. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Curry sets him up. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Shot from the lane won't go. To Green. Fires the three. That no good. Off the mark. Clark with it. His guys trail by 13. Bounded by Golden State. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. For 3. Oh, he hits the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
New Orleans going to take it up. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. From long range, buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Curry. Now that's a contest. That misses with 2 seconds to go. From beyond half court, gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Mark with it. His guys down big. Gets to the basket and scores.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Golden State at the controls. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Goes to the left side, to Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Anthony Davis, defended by Kevin Durant. Ah, the monster stuff.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And 2 for AD.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Durant. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Short jumper misses. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nope. First one does not go. No good. Missed them both. To Thompson. And he drains it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hayden. And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here's Durant for 2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Curry. Crazy shot that time. No good. Clark here against Steph. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors, so it'll stay with New Orleans. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Curry has it. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Curry. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant across the timeline. The advantage is 13 points. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Durant. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Warriors have it. Thompson, pass to the rim. What a save. That's hard work right there. Pelicans have the basketball. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Durant. Not that time. He misses. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Short jumper stays out. Three quarters down, and the Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions. intentions.
Hayden with the basketball. Down a bundle. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Draymond Green, 3 for 6 now.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger, knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Steph Curry. With the rock. Not that time to Cousins. Trying to cash in. Cousins off the mark. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Deep two there. Won't go. To Thompson. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Elfrid Payton trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Whoops, that won't go. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Screen coming. Elfrid Payton, good touch.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
Curry to Durant. To Curry. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count the basket at the rim. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Cousins cleans it up. Draymond Green, 4 out of 7. Whistle stops play, timeout New Orleans, as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Alvin Gentry trying to make the most of this matchup. New guys coming on the floor. Payton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curry, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
To Davis. Kevin Durant with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here's Cousins. And it's Randle there to take down the rebound. Payton with the basketball. His guys down big. Warriors come up with it. Curry. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby.
Curry. Smothering D. To Davis. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
And count the basket.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Payton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, ferocious slam. Inside.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Davis. Just off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Payton driving right to the basket. Deep right corner. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Curry to Cousins. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Great dish to set it up. A big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Cashes in for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
The Pelicans will take the timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. New blood coming in for both sides. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Curry. Not that time. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Curry. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Anthony Davis takes aim at Steph Curry. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. For the